Running shoes, let's talk about them. In this video, we're talking about the types of running shoes, why they are different, and what shoes you should get. There are 4 types of running shoes for road running. We have the Daily Trainer, Max Cushion shoes, Performance shoes, and Race Day shoes. Daily Trainers are used for everyday runs, and it's what most people need. So if you're a beginner and you're thinking of what to buy, your first running shoe, the safest bet is a Daily Trainer. Now, Max Cushion shoes are shoes that prioritize comfort. Most people use this for long runs where their legs can feel tired. They're not chasing speed. They're not trying to be the fastest person and win the race. They just want to feel comfortable. Now, performance shoes are mostly built for speed. They are built as things that can propel you to go faster a little bit and can support you if you want to do those faster paces. People also use this as race day shoes, but then it depends on what you're going for. And then finally, race day shoes are built for race day. So this means they are mostly less durable, but they are a lot faster, they are a lot lighter for race day. So if you run every day with your race day shoe, you would probably exhaust the lifespan of the shoe before race day. You use them for race simulations and your runs on race day. This is not a hard rule. So a shoe can be a good daily trainer and also a performance shoe. And a shoe can also be a good race day shoe and also a performance shoe. A shoe can also be max cushion and also be a daily trainer. Not to confuse you, let's define the shoes you need based on what you need the shoe for. Now, what do you need the shoe for? Before I go to what you need the shoe for, let me explain why these shoes are different and why you might want to pick one as opposed to another. Why isn't it ideal to use a daily trainer or a max cushion shoe, which is obviously the most comfortable, for your fast runs? Why can't you just put on a comfortable daily trainer or max cushion shoe and go on your fast runs? The thing is, you actually can, but you would be a little bit slower than if you got a dedicated performance shoe or race day shoe. Daily trainers have a lot of soft foam. Performance shoes tend to have either stronger foams, which can be harder on your feet, but easier when you're running fast. Imagine if you're trying to run fast and every step feels like quicksand because you got a max cushion shoe that literally feels like you're walking on the cloud. The disadvantage with that is that if you're trying to pick up the pace and run faster, the shoe sinks your legs so much that you might not be able to run as fast as if you're wearing a hard shoe that just transfers the energy to the ground and can propel you. So performance shoes tend to have harder foams, while max cushion shoes and daily trainers tend to have softer foams. I personally prefer harder foams when I'm racing things like marathons because when my legs get tired, I can still get the energy I need from the shoe at the end of the race to actually move faster. But if you're wearing a max cushion shoe, you might not be able to pick up the pace because at every stride, your leg feels like it's sinking because, as I said, it's max cushioned. It's trying to pad that landing as much as possible. A lot of performance shoes also come with metal plates or fiber rods. So this fiber rod is like an energy rod. It helps you give you back that energy when you hit the floor. It just propels you a little bit further. It can also be used to make the shoe a little bit more stable so that the rods there are something that are very rigid that will not bend to your leg as much, and thus it makes the shoe a lot more stable. This is a daily trainer. You see how much it can bend? Now, race day shoes are like performance shoes on steroids. They are made to be extra light. They do have a carbon plate and they do have a nice mix of soft foam and hard foam. Now let's give a quick rundown of what we have talked about. There are 4 types of shoes. There's a daily trainer, which is perfect for beginners because it's comfortable, it's stable, and it's durable. Then there's the max cushion shoes. Max cushion shoes take comfortability to another level. So they have extra foam and their sole purpose is to make you feel very comfortable. Most people use this for very long runs. You can also use daily trainers for very long runs, but some daily trainers don't have enough padding. These max cushion shoes have a lot of padding, so they're perfect for very long runs. So if you're a new runner and you're trying to do it without hurting your legs, sometimes people go for a max cushion shoe. But then daily trainers and max cushion shoes can be quite heavy. So let's say you're trying to break your 5K PR, you're trying to be the fastest today, you would need something like a performance shoe or a race day shoe. Race day shoes are faster than performance shoes because they are a lot lighter. Performance shoes are like race day shoes, but they are heavier. Why are they heavier? Because a lot of the time, they build them to be durable. So they are made to last longer than race day shoes, which have the shortest lifespan because they probably contain softer foam that would wear and tear faster. So the materials used to build them are not made to last long. A lot of people also use performance shoes as race day shoes. You can also decide to use a performance shoe as your daily trainer if that works for you, because a lot of shoes actually check a lot of boxes, as I said. Like for example, the Boston 13, I have been using it as a part-time daily trainer, part-time race day shoe, because I will be racing 2 Oceans Marathon in this shoe, and I trained all my long runs with this shoe because it's durable, it has a hard enough foam, it has a fiber rod, and I want to simulate the race as much as possible. Let me ask you a question. Where do you get your running shoes from? Keep running and don't forget to run with life. See you on the next one.